Hey guys, welcome to my channel, House of Fortune and Roses. So this is going to be messages for Cancer, and this applies to anyone with Cancer in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter sign. Speaking of which, there's a full moon in Cancer coming up. Also, before we start, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, and share if this video resonates with you. Also, I have to state a very quick disclaimer that all my videos and tarot readings are ultimately for entertainment purposes only. Ooh, I'm tongue-tied. Okay, also, I almost forgot to very quickly announce that I have personal readings available now. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that. I have a link to my Etsy shop in the description box below, and also that same link to my Etsy shop is on my homepage as well. Okay, now without further ado, let's dive into your reading for Cancer, my Cancerians. Let's see what we have for you guys. Ooh, we have the moon's reflection, accept responsibility. Wow, okay, what a coincidence, because I mean, we have a full moon here, reflection. Full moons symbolize reflection and just, kind of like a stillness energy. This embodies that perfectly, as well as accept responsibility, because we have a lot of sixth house energy for you guys highlighted here. So let's see, at least that's what I'm getting from the stars upcoming. Or my interpretation is that that's the case coming up ahead, starting in the early next few months of the year, of next year. Well, not next year, it's actually, because it's in not even a month from now. Okay, so here we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I see that a lot of you guys are embodying this energy where you're kind of taking control of your things that you need to take care of. You're cleaning house, you're sort of reflecting on your responsibilities. And literally it says accept responsibility here in this oracle. And I know that doesn't sound fun, but those little things can really be life-changing, okay? Especially I know for Cancerian, because you guys, those little things add up and can really add to your emotional and mental well-being. And here we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, so it's just kind of like I think you guys are gonna be heavily reviewing in the next few months, just organizing, like cleaning, organizing. Also, there's something to do with your health that's going to be, for a lot of you guys, highlighted. This could be physical, this could be mental health in the next few months, okay? You might actually go to the doctor and, I'm not trying to scare you guys or anything, but they might just suggest something like, hey, like, maybe you should watch your cholesterol. And I guess one thing that maybe you could do for that, I mean, you don't really have to overthink it. It's just like maybe stop eating so many eggs in the morning. Maybe you eat a lot of eggs. I don't know. I mean, that's one way out of many. Or on the flip side, on the positive side, you could go for a checkup at the hospital with the doctor, and they're like, wow, your cholesterol, is much better now. And then maybe do a blood test, and they're like, wow, like things have improved in your health. Like, what are you doing? Like, because it's working, like that kind of thing. And then here we have, wow, another queen. So we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so she's a more reflective kind of energy. I think she's thinking about how the small routines in your life, your everyday, day-to-day schedules, things like that. I know, like, Cancerians, that's not necessarily your cup of tea. Like, it would be, for example, like a Virgo or Capricorns. But yeah, I'm seeing here that you guys are kind of reflecting on that. Oh, wow, King of Swords. Yeah, I think some of you guys, you are cutting away some bad habits, especially when it comes to things that you eat, okay, or put inside your body. Maybe like reflecting on, actually, with the full moon, coming up, or I don't know, maybe some of you guys are starting after a certain amount of reflection about your health or wellness, some new wellness routines, like working out. Maybe you're starting yoga, maybe you decide to try intermittent fasting. I don't know, there's all sorts of things going on nowadays. Keto. Ooh, wow, we have so many court cards, okay? King and Queens. We have King of Wands. Wow, okay. I see some eventful things happening actually. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Wow, another big one. So yeah, Ace of Cups, I mean, that's water energy. You are very much a watery sign. And then especially with the full moon, it just adds to the wateriness of this overall energy. So yeah, I'm getting that some of you guys, you might even, because you're taking control of your schedule, of your, day to day, like doing a review, maybe even bookkeeping, like your finances, like you're balancing the books, looking at your finances. And at first you're kind of like, oh, I don't really want to do this. It's never fun, I guess, for anyone. But I think maybe at one point you realize like it's going to benefit my life if I, make a plan. Like every Sunday, maybe I check my bank statements, or see, maybe even make like a graph of like, your spending habits, and then, make some adjustments here and there. And like that small little adjustment, even though it seems like nothing, after only like a month, or even like 6 months to even just 1 month, or even a week, it just makes a huge difference, right? It's kind of like that analogy, or that example with the egg. Like if you are the type of person to eat like 3 eggs a day, I don't know, maybe you cook an omelet every morning or something, and then you go to the hospital and they're like, really need to cut down on your cholesterol. So you're like, okay, I'll make a small adjustment by not eating 3 eggs, but maybe just eating 2 eggs and only the whites of the egg. And maybe taking vitamins for the B12, for the yolk portion, instead of eating the egg yolks. And so you decide to do that, eating only 2 egg whites and a B12 vitamin every morning instead of the 3 whole eggs. And, after just a week of doing that, it just really helps in lowering your cholesterol. So it's kind of like that whole vibe. I don't know, maybe some of you guys, like, this actually applies on a practical level. And if it does, then great. Drop a comment down below if it does. But I do see you guys, yeah, you are kind of just taking care of business. And I see you guys feeling on top of your game. You guys are somehow you're enjoying being more organized, which is maybe something that you're not used to, or maybe something you've always done, but lately it's like you are just owning that part of yourself. What Gen Z, I believe, you guys call it nowadays, or Gen Z calls it nowadays, quote unquote, adulting, like millennials and Gen Z. Yeah, you guys are on top of your game. Maybe some of you guys are noticing after reflecting, that your, like your health is improving, numbers look good, work performance is good. It's like check, check, check. Like a lot of things in your life look great, and maybe you check your savings and you see that a lot more has accumulated. So now you have, some wiggle room to take a trip next summer, with the money that you saved, or, to put away into investments, or to, buying a property, or, what have you. I think you guys are starting to realize that adulting can be fun, like organizing your life, like, you're good at it. Like you're realizing I'm actually really good at this, and it's starting to add up in a positive way. I know it's not the most eventful reading. I also see for some of you guys, it's like this glow up is happening where you are almost like going from a child to a woman kind of a thing. Somebody notices, and it's like some of you guys know who this person is, and they may actually a couple people might approach you, and they're like, wow, Cancerian, Cancer, she's looking great lately. She's, something about her, she just seems more mature, but not in like that boring like way necessarily of just being responsible, but it's like you're graduating from being a child to a woman, and it's starting to look, kind of appealing, kind of attractive, and maybe even a bit more mysterious than you normally are. But there's something attractive, I think, about being polished in a way, whether that's emotionally, mentally, physically, or spiritually, what have you, or, polished in a way that you're aligned with your goals and you're actually making things happen due to these small adjustments. And yeah, we have some admirers here noticing. This could even be employers if you're looking for a new job to upgrade your current job. Maybe even somebody above you in the hierarchy at work is noticing. But this is, I'm strongly getting also secret admirers. You have like a more than one. You have multiple secret admirers. Kind of noticing this sort of glow up. But I don't want to just say glow up because that can only really be superficial. But I mean, I'm not saying you guys aren't looking gorgeous lately or glowing. I mean, totally. And then with the full moon in Cancer, I'm getting that some of you guys, especially if this full moon is in your first house, you guys are looking healthy, glowing, because if you think about it, beauty is really just health, right? It's just like outstanding health, like looking really healthy is, being equals being attractive. And so, yeah, I mean, you guys are glowing, looking great, literally glowing. Yeah, and some of you guys, I'm getting that you guys have like a kind of curvier figure, and that's kind of like, I feel like it's like almost like you're looking more, a little more chiseled in the right places. I don't know what you guys are doing, but keep it up because you guys are health wise, beauty wise, just on top of your game in like all kinds of areas of your life. And for some reason in doing this, it's like you are opening the doors that were previously, I don't want to say closed, but more reluctant to open by being on top of your game. And I guess that just makes sense from a rational perspective as well. And then here we have the Page of Swords. So, oh wow, we have the Page of Swords twice. I love when that happens. So we have a message coming in for you guys. You guys, I feel like with this Cancerian full moon, especially if you're Cancer rising, Cancer moon, Venus in Cancer, if you have Cancer, maybe like second house Cancer, I don't know, just if you have a lot of Cancer placements, I'm seeing that some of you guys, you're a master manifester right now, like you're manifesting quicker and more easily than you normally do by being on top of your game. Like I mentioned earlier, yeah, we have something coming to fruition, like some kind of milestone that you're reaching. And I'm getting that a lot of you guys, you didn't even realize that you were so close to reaching some goal. There's some goal, something in your life, maybe even a dream that's culminating, and maybe it's something that you didn't even really realize. It's kind of like almost the energy of, like you have a piggy bank and you throw in maybe like a quarter every day. So you're throwing in like 25 cents or quarter every day. And at first it's like, I'm just doing this as a habit. And then it becomes like clockwork. And then after a whole year, I mean, you notice, wow, like this is really built up. Or even taking a walk, like every day you decide to like walk up the stairs instead of taking the elevator, or walk to get your coffee instead of driving. And it seems like such a small little thing. It's like, oh yeah, I'll choose to walk instead of driving. And it's like after just like a week, you start noticing your health improving drastically. Like you're more energized, you feel your brain is more clear. It's just all kinds of great things. Like this is the energy that I'm seeing. And then we have the Six of Coins. Yeah, because you guys are improving these aspects of your life, making small adjustments that lead to big things, like snowball into big things, or like a small, it's almost like collecting like one pebble a week. But it's like that one pebble seems like nothing. But like I said, over the course of time, it becomes a huge pile of pebbles, right? It's like a substantial pile. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. Wow, yeah, this is totally the vibe of being on top of your game, and it just opens a lot of doors that might have been closed previously or more reluctant to open. You're a master manifester. Things are more easily coming into your life because you've got your ducks in a row, or literally it's almost like the energy of setting up dominoes, like dominoes one by one. And by the end of all that, you were like ready to just push the domino, and then everything just kind of falls into place, like according to your plan. And I know you guys aren't normally like super into that kind of energy. But lately I'm finding that you kind of are, and it suits you. It suits you. And it also feels great, okay? Because your ducks are aligning in a row, things are just working out. And I think a lot of people, they might even be wondering, like, wow, like, how are you doing this? And like, you're also, I think your life is, these small changes in your life, it's leading to change right now. Or in the next 3 months, you're going to start seeing some big changes, and people are going to be asking, like, wow, like, Cancer, like, how are you doing this? This is kind of unlike you. But people are going to admire these changes because positive change is always a good thing. Some people may not like it, but those are the type of people then that expose themselves as people that you don't necessarily want to keep in your life. Or at least, you need to kind of hash that out. And then, okay, so here we have temptation. Your integrity is being tested, so resist straying. Yeah, it's like this sort of, being on top of your game. I don't know, maybe it's like working out, sticking to like a consistent routine, like eating better. Maybe you're trying to learn a new language, and so you decide, I'm going to really dedicate at least 2 hours of my day, 1 to 2 hours of my day learning this language. And I think the message here is don't stray from your goal. Because like I said, these small changes, they end up becoming really substantial, and it could really change the course of your life. Like these small changes every day. Okay, so let's see what we have. What else we have? So we have ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So there is this energy coming through of things, they haven't been easy for some of you guys, especially the past few years. It's been kind of chaotic. Like maybe sometimes you felt like a bit alone, or like overburdened, overwhelmed. I don't know why overwhelmed keeps coming through. A lot of you guys were overwhelmed in the past few years or so. Maybe even dark night of the soul. But you guys have grown so much. So definitely don't forget, at the end of the day, especially around the time of this full moon, or whenever you click on this video, whatever next full moon is coming up, definitely reflect on your positive achievements, even the small things, and maybe even write them down. All of your positive achievements since the beginning of this year, and pat yourself on the back. Yeah, reward yourself. Give yourself that recognition, because even in this oracle, she's looking at herself, and she's reflecting, but she's also almost like having a conversation within herself, like internally. And this has a lot to do with taking responsibility, I think. Not blaming anyone else. I'm getting some of you guys, you might have even had a bout of victimizing yourself, maybe, for the happening, occasionally for the past few years. But I'm seeing that you guys are really graduating from that. You guys are evolving from that. And that, in turn, opens so many doors for you. It's like suddenly you're realizing, especially lately, wow, I'm manifesting so much. Like, but I'm more so getting the people around here noticing, like, wow, Cancer is really like manifesting so many things right now. Like, how are they doing this? Like literally we have like, this golden apple here. I don't know why that golden apple imagery is really popping out. You're getting offers left and right. Just feeling good, feeling on top of your game. The right offers are coming in after a really long time of feeling a bit lost, maybe. And once again, the word overwhelmed is being replaced in the next few months, especially by abundance, the right offers, things aligning. because you are literally just taking the time to be slightly more organized every day. And like I said, that adds up. So bottom of the deck, we have adventure. You make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. So yeah, some of you guys, you might even be, going on a business trip, like going on a trip for work. Somebody may offer to take you somewhere, traveling. You may just get like a random travel opportunity. You may be offered to travel. You may just decide to take a trip. This could even be like something nearby. It doesn't have to be like you're traveling to another country. But it can literally just be somewhere nearby. Somebody offers to take you somewhere, like a new experience. And I'm strongly getting that there's also something to do with these images. For some reason, I'm getting that you are being rewarded, heavily rewarded. Also, after a time of saying no to the wrong things. Maybe the past few years, maybe that's been something you've been struggling with, but I think after all that time, like now you're finally learning to say no to the wrong things, cut the wrong things out of your life, the things that are either draining you or taking away from your life instead of adding to your life. And yeah, I also see abundance coming up, abundance in many areas of your life, financial, emotional, just feeling, yeah, once again, on top of your game. Like it's like a winning streak coming up because you've made small adjustments in your routine or day to day, like I said, that is changing the course of your life or already has, and things are just showing up correctly. And like I said, you've got some admirers. Some of you guys, I see a proposal because we have King of Swords and then we have the Four of Wands. A proposal or somebody who maybe a secret admirer, like coming out of the woodwork, and like confessing or maybe just asking you out, like, hey, Queen of Cups, like, do you want to go grab some coffee or like grab some, let's get dinner. I don't know why. I strongly see that happening here with this progression from the King of Swords with the Four of Wands to the Queen of Cups. And then with temptation, I'm getting that you guys are, because you are glowing up lately, glowing, literally shining, I want to say. Yeah, like I said, people are very tempted by you with the temptation. It's like you are more irresistible than usual to not just one person, but quite a few people. You've got a lot of secret admirers swirling around you, and if they haven't come forward already, I'm getting that they will. Especially there's like a couple here, and I'm getting there's one in particular who is kind of serious and reserved, but they really want to take things to the next level with you, like maybe even ask you out for dinner, but that, in the back of their mind, they really want something serious. And then there's like an example of another admirer who is a little less serious and more, I want to say, passionate and like more impulsive here with the King of Wands. And with the Six of Coins, he just wants to spoil you. Yeah, like he may be the one who's actually like, let's go to this like really nice restaurant and get some, sushi, or let's go to this like hot new like cocktail bar, or like let's go on this trip to Vegas, like let me take you to Vegas. He's a little more impulsive, yeah, the King of Wands. And then with the Six of Coins, I mean, he likes to spend lavishly, I'm getting. So it's kind of like up to you, I guess. Maybe there's multiple people who are kind of approaching you right now who have these archetypes, like this duality of a sort of more serious person, but he's more like in it for the long term. He's a little more reserved, those kind of things. Maybe he doesn't say much, but like what he says, like he really means it. And then we have the King of Wands, which, no offense to the King of Wands, but he can be a little more impulsive. He likes to spend more lavishly. He likes to live more lavishly, take more risks. He's more impulsive, He's a lot more passion driven, like passionate though. And sometimes he may like shower you with things. With the Six of Coins, this is like showering with gifts, with, you know, compliments. Okay, like lots of compliments, lots of flowery, beautiful words, things like that. Those of you guys, if that's like your love language, then that might be for you as well. Interesting. Yeah, you guys got a lot of admirers. And whatever these small changes are that you're making, with the Ace of Cups, I'm getting that it's really making you a master manifester here. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So it's just like, yeah, you are manifesting like crazy because of like these small changes that you're making every day, like every little small change that you stick to every day over the course of even just a week to a month. It can really change your life. And I know that sounds kind of hyperbolic, but it's actually true once you think about it. Like with the egg example, with the cholesterol, as well as like walking to get to go to your favorite coffee shop instead of driving, you know, like those kind of things, or even just like you know, just having like eating your vitamins every day, like something small like that, you know, it actually does add up. Or like I said, taking like an hour of your day to learn another language, like an hour or two, if that's your goal. Or even, let's see, even if you want to, once again, like every Sunday or like one day out of the week, like you want to sit down and look at your bank statements, like check out, you know, look at your finances, just see where your money, like most of your money is going, where it's being saved, and also what kind of changes you want to make, little tweaks, because I'm seeing once again that these little tweaks lead to really big changes. Like, please don't ignore that fact. I don't know why I'm being channeled to tell you guys this. Okay, so beautiful. I love this reading. I love this for you guys. So like, comment, subscribe, share if this video resonated with you guys, Cancer. And I'd just like to remind you again that I have personal readings available now, and you can find the link to my Etsy shop in the description box below should you want to book a personal reading with me. My link is in the description box below, as well as on my homepage. So I'll see you guys later, Cancerians. Love and light.